and let me know not only who you think is responsible, but
you, nigga, you're responsible, bro. Sock passe. Shout out Yeti.
And see what happened to it and investigate. And they tell you like, well, we can't find the UPC symbol or the code, right? Which is crazy because if you know how music works, it's like, you know, you can't even upload an album without a UPC, right? And so this is coming from the DSP.
And that's why this doesn't make sense. So provide them the UPC. Like I said, I'm too smart for this, bro. Mach-Hommy took the album down. His team took the album down to create more buzz around the album. Like this works on everybody else, but not me. But I do appreciate the angle though. But yeah, I'm too smart for this, bro. So I'm too smart to fall for some shit like this.
So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So anyway, you let me know what y'all feel about that, because that's crazy. So by that time, another hypothetical. So imagine that by that time you had already massed about 2 million plus streams. And let's say for all intents and purposes, let's just say that each stream is equal to at least $1. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of what I'm presenting to you.
It's not, but I hear you.
For the sake of this hypothesis, right? Let's go through it real quick. So, you know, ceteris paribus, all things being equal.
Ceteris paribus.
Each stream is worth $1. So let's say technically in this instance, we talking about $2 million worth of music.
Well, that's wrong. I know he wants us to play the hypothetical, but Mach-Hommy is not raking in all his I would even say most of his money on streams. He sells physical copies of albums. He sells albums for fucking $200. So, and one stream does not equal $1. It's more like 1,500 to like 2 streams equals 1 listen. So realistically, even if he got 2 million streams, he probably lost out on like what, $200? But how much publicity did he gain by posting this video, by having his fans talk about, yo, what happened to the Rich Ass Haitian album? Where is that? Like now people are creating organic buzz about the album through word of mouth. Like Mach-Hommy, I'm not mad at this move. This is a smart marketing move. But for me, it just won't work on me. Like, you're not going to fool me. But salute, though. I do salute you for that, though.
That was generated. $2 million, right? So, answer me this. Now, let's take it, let's pivot and bring it to the physical world. And let's say you was the type of nigga that had a website, and let's say you was selling vinyl for like $1.50 a pop or some shit like that on average. So now, if it's $2 million worth of music, that means that's about 13,000 records. Could you imagine delivering 13,000 records to a store on Friday?
Well, Mach-Hommy is smarter than this. Like these analogies he's even making doesn't make sense. One stream is not $1. 1,300 streams is not equivalent to $13,000 actual albums moved and sold. In my chat, Jay said, why he just take it off Spotify? Maybe because most people listen to it on there. I think Spotify is the most popular. I think you're right. Spotify is the most popular. If you're going to take down your album from one of the streaming sites, Spotify, if I'm not mistaken, pays the least out of all of them. So you have most people listening and you have the least to lose. So like if most people are listening on Spotify and then mid your album, as your album is gaining traction, you take it off of Spotify. Now people are talking. What happened to this album? Now people who don't even know who Mach-Hommy is, they're tuning in like, oh, Mach-Hommy, who is that? Or he dropped an album, or what happened to it? Let me go search on Spotify. Oh, it's not on Spotify? Let me search on Apple Music. Let me search on YouTube. Okay, it's here. Like it's on YouTube, it's on Tidal. Like now he's creating organic traffic around his album. I didn't see this video when it initially dropped, but is everyone viewing it like me, or are people falling for the okie doke here? And I'm not trying to throw salt on Mach-Hommy's game. I like the move. I mean, this is a non-harmful way to build hype around your album. But did anyone else point this out, or is it just me?
Coming back Monday, all the records gone. They don't got your bread, and they telling you they can't find the UPC symbol. Code, whatever.
The analogies are not good. Because even if 13 13,000 or whatever number he said, streams equal 13,000 album sales, which it doesn't. 13,000 streams probably equals like 20 album sales, maybe less than that. The money you gain on the streams, you already have that. Like you already pocketed. Only thing you're losing out is on how many streams, money you could have made off streams in the time that the album was absent. And Mach-Hommy is smarter than this, bro. Listen to his fucking metaphors, the references he makes. This nigga is smarter than this. So he doesn't even believe this, bro. This is a ploy. And I respect it though. Facts. Hold on, where are my academics facts? I respect it.
Facts! Right? Which is what distinguishes one thing from another. A non-viable commercial product from a viable commercial product that can be sold everywhere with no issues and no legal ramifications because it's clear. It's clear for commerce.
Clear.
That's what a UPC code represents.
That's
it's
true.
The ID for the product. You know
that is true.
Facts. So anyway, I don't know. That's that. So let me know what you would think about that, and let me know not only who you think is responsible, but
you, nigga, you're responsible, bro.
Who you would blame? You know what I'm saying? In that sense, if you went to that, if you took it to blame, to me, there's about 4 players here. There's the artist, well, 5.
Yeah, you. Thank you.
There's the artist, the label, well, probably 6. Artist, label, publisher. But let's say you are all 3. So let's say you the artist, you the label, and the publisher. So that's one entity.
So if there's only 6 people who could have took it down, and you account for 3 of those people, bro, it's even more chance that you're the nigga that took it down. Facts.
Facts. Then you got the distributor, then you got the DSPs, and then you got the unknown. You got the known unknown and the unknown unknown. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's doing these fucking flip you like riddles to try to play with y'all head, bro. Mach-Hommy took that shit down. I'm not mad at you though, Mach. That's it. I mean, great way to create organic traffic to your album. Now when an album finally goes back up, people are searching for it. You've created a bit more hype around the album.
So like, I don't know. Who you think is responsible? Is there some invisible hand if this shit happened to you?
No. You're responsible, my guy, but I do respect it. Gut said, what are you watching? We were watching the Mach-Hommy as to why his album was taken off of Spotify mysteriously. I'm sure you can go read an article on it if you didn't know what happened. I actually didn't see this as it happened. I just kind of saw the spillover. But even me seeing the spillover and having not listened to the album, that lets you know how effective of a marketing scheme this was. Shout out to Mach-Hommy. Bo said, I agree with you. How would Spotify not know who took an album down? Any modern site logs actions associated with a specific user. Doesn't add up. That's facts.
Facts!
Even at work, I work an office job. If I go into Microsoft Teams and accidentally delete a file, and this is at a much smaller scale than Spotify, but it's a similar idea. If I go and delete someone's file, let's say I'm angry, which I've never done this, and I go and I delete a file that someone produced. IT can go in after the fact and see exactly who deleted the file and when it was deleted. And they can retrieve